the rest of the world will obviously always see the Prem as the hardest league in the world.
I don't think it's harder,
and it's the
bro.
most popular league
You know
in the
what?
world.
I think this season. You know what this season showed us, bro? That I think we hyped the Premier League up too much. Number one, PSG, we call the Farmers League.
Yeah.
The way that they bopped you around the park here with 2 legs.
But that's PSG alone. Ask Marseille to do that to us. I don't think they're doing it.
But
ask Lyon to do that to us. I don't think they're doing it.
No, but deep it, like that's the best in their league, yeah. Versus the best in our league, yeah.
But that's two different things.
No, but in terms of and I also look at it in terms of, let's say, yeah,
it's
the Spanish league. I said the Spanish league, yeah.
Exactly.
It's competitiveness and finance.
Yes, but the Spanish league is way more competitive than our league.
No,
it's not. No. It's not, bro.
Okay.
The Premier League has 60 to 50 million pound players, the players that are worth that much, in the bottom half of our league.
But most of the
La Liga doesn't have that.
Yes, it does.
It don't. Brother, they don't have players near the relegation side.
Okay,
in their teams that are worth 60 to 50 mil.
Who's worth 60 mil in any of the bottom teams?
Pick out like Bowen, Kudus, Paqueta. But these are players that are worth around that much.
West Ham are what?
Okay, you reverse it now, yeah? La Liga's got the highest worth players in the world.
Yeah, but they're all in the top 3 teams in the league.
Okay, what players in the Premier League compare to them, apart from Saka? In value.
In value?
In the top,
I would say a lot of your squad.
In the top four, yeah?
A lot of your team do.
Okay, 100 million plus. Apart from Saka.
You said Rice would be 100 million plus on the
Saka, Rice and Saliba.
Saka, Rice, Saliba. Then there's also Trent as well. If Trent wasn't on a free contract, Trent would be worth that much.
Trent would be worth. I think Palmer will definitely go.
Hey, no.
Yes, he would.
More than 100 million.
Yes, of course he would. Look at his age.
Look
at the numbers he pulls.
If Havertz went for 80 something, Palmer's definitely
Havertz was 65.
Yeah, Havertz was 60, but still.
Okay, but
Palmer's 100 mil plus.
Okay, cool. Five players. But I said top 4, by the way. They're 6th.
In the top 4.
They're 6th.
Oh, okay, cool. But surely that shows more.
Okay, cool. Okay, 5
players. We've got 100 million pound worth player in 6th place.
Okay, bro, you can literally go.
Haaland.
Huh?
Haaland.
Okay, Haaland, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, if you go through their team, yeah, you've got Pedri, you've got Yamal, you've got Rafinha, you've got. If you want to say Gavi, you can say Gavi. I don't know if you want to include Gavi.
I'm saying no.
You've got Jude, Rodrigo, Mbappe, Jude, Camavinga.
Bro.
Valverde.
No disrespect, yeah. I understand what you're saying, but it's just the way to put it is just La Liga. It's just there.
It's so top heavy, bro.
Yeah.
It's so top heavy. It's literally the top 3.
Okay, but
the quality drops so much.
No, I don't think it is, bro.
It does.
No, it doesn't. Because, bro, I think their mid-place teams outplace our mid-place team, number one. Also, our shittest teams are bad. They are terrible.
Okay, cool. Our relegation team.
Theirs are bad.
No, they're not. They're not as bad. Have you seen how Southampton, Ipswich, and who's the last one? Southampton.
Leicester.
Have you seen how them man play football?
Yeah, it's true.
Have you seen how shit they are at football?
Yeah, but no. The bottom 3 I agree with, but I think that's just the whole problem with the championship. They can't keep up with the Prem.
You said the best league in the world. I don't right now. The league is over in our country.
Yeah.
The relegation battle pretty much is over.
But I don't mean it. But that's in terms of entertainment. I'm saying in terms of quality in the league, the quality in the Premier League is spread out a lot more evenly than it is in all the other leagues.
But I feel like it's because
it's a lot higher.
I feel like because we watched the. I feel like because
that's what I was gonna say.
But I feel like because we watch the Premier League often, and we don't mind watching a flipping Liverpool versus Leicester or a Arsenal versus West Ham. We don't mind happening because there's a possibility for an upset because we follow the teams and we know, bro. People that follow there's more people that follow La Liga than we think.
Obviously, it's a massive league.
But bro, it's so obvious to have this type of conversation because obviously it's Atletico, Barca, and Madrid.
Okay, but
the whole thing around the Prem being the best is that.
Okay, so do you think we got the best teams in the world?
Yeah.
Because when was the last time we've dominated a European all the competitions? Like when have we ever done it?
Wait.
Like
2 seasons ago?
No, we didn't.
The last
when
time
City won the champs.
Yeah, who won the Europa League? I swear it was.
No, the last time was when we won the Champions League. The Europa League. Sorry, that was the last time
because we won the champs.
Yeah.
Fairs.
That little period there till when we won the. I'll probably say till Man City.
Bro, Spanish teams are notorious for going further in the Europa League than us. European competitions,
in any European.
And that just showed cool. I know you can't look at it from a point of view just 2 games determine the whole thing. Bro, but when it comes to it, that's how you have to kind of judge it, bro. Because when it comes to it, how you play on that given day against that team determines how good you are. That's just football.
Yeah, but also, you know, the only reason why these English teams get knocked out, let's face it, when English teams get knocked out of the Champions League, obviously you lot got knocked out by Bayern. Yeah. We always get knocked out by Madrid, obviously bar this time round. And then City always get knocked out by Madrid as well. We're not getting knocked out by other Spanish teams, you know.
No, actually, talk about the Champions League. In Europa League,
League, there's a clear monopoly going on where it is just flipping Sevilla, like
and
almost
Villarreal,
all the time. Yeah.
Atletico Bilbao, Real Sociedad.
Okay, but these teams aren't winning it.
But they're knocking us out of the competitions.
Knocking you out.
They knocked out.
Knocking you, man.
They knocked out Man United last year.
Chelsea. Last time Chelsea won the Europa League, I swear you lot won every game.
Yeah, every time we've been in it, we've won the Europa League 2 times.
And you've won every game in the Europa League.
Yeah, the last time I was in it, we won every game.
Yeah. So, like, when our top teams go down to Europa...
2018, 2019?
It would have been 2018.
Yes.
Oh, 2019.
That's over half a decade ago now, bro. Come on.
Fairs. Yeah, but... I don't know, man. You're looking at it. I think...
I feel like we overhyped the Premier League and how competitive it actually is, bro. Because, let's be real, Liverpool have gone clear now of the Premier League because Arsenal was shit and Man City was shit. Yeah? The top 4 but before December, it was like Chelsea are playing good, Forest are playing good.
It's competitiveness by being crap.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a shit off. It's a shit off.
No disrespect, yeah. It's like, bro, Arsenal are second. They're a very good team. But if we beat you, man, tomorrow, yeah, how can we be 3 points below you? We're 6 points currently. If we win tomorrow, we'll be 3 points.
Okay,
and look, that is scary hours.
Bro, and we went how many games without winning a game? It's crazy.
Like, bro, like, you know when, like, let's say one of the top 4 teams lose to a lower team, in the league. How many times is it because the lower team was playing very good football? More time.
A lot. I would say quite a lot.
It's because they sit back and you can't like break them out or something. Yeah.
But it's subjective what good football is. That's
good
not
football.
Pretty football. That's good football.
Okay, good. Okay, how many times is it because? How many times is it because? Yeah, it was a good game, but they just came back.
When Brighton beat Notts.
Right, but Brighton are not a bad team. Brighton are in the top 12, let's say.
Yeah, but that's kind of mad though. If you think about it, the top 12 of the Prem, you could consider a good team.
But let's be real. Brighton play good football. Yeah, it's not like they should be a 12th team. Like Man United shouldn't be a 15th team. You're talking about
the teams below. You're talking about the teams below Manchester United in the table.
But even
So Everton, Ipswich, Leicester.
Okay, let's say Man United,
Wolves, and Southampton.
Let's say Man United, they're in their position because they're bad. Like we slate their manager, we slate their players, because it's bad.
Yeah.
If we get another manager, they won't be as bad. You get me? I'm trying to say. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say? They're not a bad football team. They just play bad football.
Yeah.
And so you can't use that as a reason for why the Premier League is a better league.
I would never use United as an example though. The thing I'm saying, firstly, you said obviously the reason why we ran away with it is because you lot have been shit.
Yeah.
City have been shit. You lot haven't been shit. You lot have had injuries. You were still a couple points below us.
Objectively, they've been shit.
We've been bad.
To the standards they've set, they've been bad.
Yeah, but think about it, bro. They've had Saka out in the season for a considerable amount. Odegaard was out at the start. They've had Saliba out of the season. They had Gabriel out this season. Yeah. They've had their fullbacks out this season. The list goes on. They've had so many injuries. You can't just objectively call them shit this season. Because, they weren't... I still think, even when they had a lot of their players, they were still quite a bit below us. I think they were like 6 or 9 points below us, even with Saka and Havertz and their man. Yeah. But like now that they're out, obviously the point gap is increased. I don't think that's down to them being shit. I just think it's down to injuries at the end of the day. Yeah, and also, I'm still gonna die on this hill. I'm sorry, if you have an £100+ million player sitting in 6th place in your league, it shows the quality of your league. They don't have a Cole Palmer equivalent.
Yes, but let's be real.
In the 6 to 8 range in their leagues.
The 6 to 8 team in the league, is probably worth about a quarter of Chelsea's net worth. Chelsea is worth over £2 billion. Let's be real, yeah.
But that's another factor, though. League is so much more financially clear.
Yes, I know.
Of course, we're going to be a better quality.
Our league generates more money. Yes, and so we can buy more players. We can do this and that. Yeah, but it doesn't directly correlate to how good the league is. Like, I guarantee.
Bro, I can't lie. This point, it has no legs, bro.
Okay.
I can't lie. If I reel off the teams in the La Liga,
okay, go on.
See this,
bro. The 10th place team is Real Vallecano. Please tell me what player is worth more than 20 mil there. Even if you know any.
Okay, and if I say to you, who's 10th in our league, bro? Fulham. If I say who wins against a match against,
it's Fulham.
I guarantee you, name one player from Real Vallecano. Let's see if you actually know.
I don't know.
And I can guarantee you, I think they'll beat the Fulham.
No, but the thing is, the way my radar works, if there's a player that's good enough in any league, they can be sat 10th.
Yeah.
I know about them. I know a single player from that team, bro.
If I ask a Spanish man who plays for Fulham,
they'll know. 100%
I guarantee they'll know.
We're the most watched league in the world, bro.
You think
they don't know who Iwobi is?
Absolutely
not.
Don't know.
You think they will?
No, they will not.
Don't know who Raul Jimenez is,
No,
bro.
they will not.
They will.
Raul Jimenez, Pereira, Iwobi.
Yes, you're naming it because you watched the team.
But Leno.
They'll know who Iwobi is.
A Spanish player.
100%. A Spanish man will know who Iwobi is.
They'll know who Willian is.
No, they won't.
Yes. What do you mean they won't know Willian?
He signed for Fulham in January transfer.
No, they might not know he plays for Fulham, but they'll know who Willian is.
Exactly.
No,
that wasn't the question. You asked us if we would they know who some of the Fulham players
are. If you ask half the Premier League fans who does Willian play in the Premier League right now, they wouldn't even know because no one even know he went to Willian.
I can't lie. If I have to play devil's advocate with this again, Valencia is the only team I can read off players from. Sevilla, Real Sociedad, couple man from Girona. Bar from that, it's dead.
But bear in mind,
it's dead though.
I've just noticed something. So Girona are sat 13th in the league,
Yeah.
Girona were title contenders last season in La Liga. Remember, they lost Savinho, as far as I'm aware. I don't know who else they've lost. They're now sat 13th in La Liga. Okay. Surely that shows the quality of their league.
You can't really up to, because how many times have you seen like a wonder thing?
At most they get 4th. They're never title contenders.
Let's be real.
A title contender will never drop off to 13th in the league in the Premier League.
United were title contenders a few years ago.
It's happened a couple times.
They will never.
They came second.
Title contenders isn't coming second. Girona were title contenders last season. They were. They were first for a lot of it.
They were
first for a lot of the season.
And then they fell off.
Because they were comparing their season to Leicester at one point.
Exactly. Whereas this season
they compared it to Leicester. That just shows you how miraculous the achievement was. When as Leicester,
it's a one-off. It was 1 in 5,000. That was the odds, right? 1 in 5,000.
Yeah.
Brother, come on now. There's no way you're bringing this up. What?
He said it. He said they compared it to Leicester.
It's true.
If you compared it to Leicester,
it's true. They did, and you know they did.
Yeah, but okay, that must have shown the quality of the league when Leicester won it, which was how long ago? A decade ago. Almost a decade ago, Leicester won the league.
No, but they're trying to say in that aspect of them being that high up was never possible. It wasn't meant to be, but it happened. Leicester won the fucking Premier League.
I don't know why you keep saying that La Liga is the best.
I didn't say it's the best.
Competitiveness.
In terms of going into the season, going into the season, no one thought our title race would be close this season.
What for the Prem?
Yeah, no one thought that. Everyone thought Man City was going to sail away with it, right?
What for our league?
Yeah, no, you thought Arsenal and I thought Man City, right?
I thought.
So we were pretty split though.
Okay, so Arsenal, Man City, right?
I thought you man was going to win this season.
And both of them were shit, yeah.
Yeah.
And Liverpool were going to win the league, yes.
Yeah.
No one thought La Liga. Everyone knew it was going to be close. No one thought it was going to be like a runaway league, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think?
No one.
You don't think before La Liga started? You didn't think Madrid are gonna win it?
No,
but it's very.
I never thought Madrid were gonna.
No, but it's very rare.
For a few seasons now, everyone's just thought Madrid. You thought when Mbappe came to Real Madrid before the season started, you didn't think Madrid were gonna win it. Be honest.
No,
of course you did.
Champions League, yes.
And Barca have been so broke for how long?
Now.
It's only lucky that their youth players from La Masia
exactly. You're telling me you predicted for Barcelona to have one of their best seasons they've had in years this season, yeah?
No, I
think it's better when what's his name? Xavi won it, bro. I think it's better.
Yeah, 100%
the best
it is.
Best football they
Bro,
played.
that's what I'm saying. Bro, I'm trying to say to you, I never when you think of La Liga, you never think, okay, they're gonna outright win it. It's always gonna be a close. I always think it's gonna be a close thing.
You think it's gonna be close? No, but last season in the Premier it was close. We all thought City were gonna win it, but it was close.
No, but Sandeep
came down to the last day,
and both of them teams have fallen off to another degree.
Yeah, I don't think Arsenal have fallen off. Well, you're still in the Champions League as well. You just want to tie 10-2.
No, but I
can't say you've fallen off
against PSV, bro. Zinchenko scored outside of the goal screamer. Raheem Sterling had one of the best matches he ever played in an Arsenal shirt. Come on, bro.
Hey, you wanted to bring up Champions League, so I brought up Champions League.
No, but if you want to, I wouldn't say it like that. I think it's more boring because you know these three teams are going to win it. Whereas with the Prem, and also it's like, yeah, that's the top half of the table. If you look in the Prem, bro, Tottenham, your Manchester United is entertainment and something to watch the league for.
We find it funny because we have hate for them.
In another way though, it's the same thing.
No, we have hate for them.
Whereas La Liga, you always know it's going to be them three.
How many Barca fans are so gassed that Valencia are near the relegation zone right now? Bare.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's their enjoyment.
But that's one team like that though. And also, you can only talk about it to a certain extent because I don't watch
because we
La
have so
Liga
much
the
emotional
same way.
attachment, bro.
But I'll bring it back. Don't you think the Italian league is a better watch than this?
With
Napoli winning it, AC Milan,
no, but
Inter.
I can't the way Italians play football, I can't watch it.
But the Italian league, have got like a good 8. They got a good 8, 9. Good.
But when Scott McTominay is one of the players of the season, I cannot be that. Bro, it's nuts.
Their league is play very slow.
It's very competitive compared to others.
No, I agree, and I'm not saying it, but for a watching purpose, I can't watch the Serie A. It's very hard to watch.
Only derbies. I can't.
Yeah, but I agree with you. The whole point we were making is we think the Prem as an overall league, it feels like anyone could beat anyone bar the relegation sides, right?